Welcome to the Good Ride. Here we have the 2-layer insulated Beast jacket from Airblaster. This is compliments of Gravity Sports at Mount Bachelor. As you can see, I'm not in the studio. There's probably some bad lighting. Apologize for this. Try to look past it. Due to COVID, I'm not allowed in the studio. This jacket, the fit is pretty much perfect for me. It's a medium. I normally wear a medium in most companies. It's got a lot of arm length. Pretty much perfect length for me in the torso. It's toasty in here. It's a warm jacket. Like, it's got some Primaloft insulation, and overall, like, this is a lot better than some of the Airblaster jackets I've had in size medium in the past. Really like this. The construction seems to be durable. The fabric, the face fabric on the outside is extremely soft. And they're claiming 30K waterproofness and 20K breathability on this, which I think Airblaster stuff's pretty waterproof. I mean, I've never had something that wasn't. I've owned pants and things in the past that were, 20K, and they weren't the best waterproofness, but they weren't the worst. And if you're out in the rain, sometimes you're gonna get wet regardless, depending. It's hard to tell if the seam's leaking or if water's just running down the jacket. But I got these interesting cuffs here. I'll see if I can get a close up. So it's kind of it's not a hard plastic. It's like a flexible plastic or kind of rubber. It's not super flexible, but it's not bad. Seems to be really, really secure. And you've got a lot of room here for pretty much any glove. And they've got the stretchy thumb loop, which is cool, and that connects to the taffeta lining. I don't really use that often, but a lot of people love it. I'm just the odd one for that. So as far as the pockets go, we've got two on the side that have just the floating mesh lining, and then there's on the inside here, you've got the micro fleece that faces out, which is great. And then you got a pretty big chest pocket. Would fit, I think, all phones for the most part. Maybe not the largest phone out there. I think most stuff would fit in there. That's just got your taffeta lining. And again, this is like pretty minimal jacket. Airblaster does some cool colors, so I really like the looks of this jacket. Let me grab a helmet. So, extremely tight with the helmet. This is the Smith Mays size medium. You could use the hood going up the lift. Outside of that, it's a slim hood. So if you're riding with a helmet on, don't plan on using this hood. It's too tight for any movement there. But like I said, you can use it as you're going up the lift. It's cold, and then take it off later. But which is what I do 50% of the time. Another feature I really like about this, I pointed out on some other jackets, it's got this double closure over the Vislon zip. So if it's raining, freezing rain, wet snow, and you're not gonna have to worry about the zip getting seized up. It's gonna work smoothly once you unvelcro that. I really like that. I think it's a good design, and it looks like super clean on the outside without having an exposed zip. So moving on to the inside of the jacket. Actually, before we do, the pit zips on this, didn't point those out. I think they open up completely. Nope, there's mesh. So it opens up to some mesh. Pretty good size pit zips. I prefer the ones that don't have the mesh, but that's my personal preference. So on the inside here, we've got no access to the media pocket. Then on this side, we've got a really cool goggle pocket. I like this design. It's really deep, but also it's got a smaller hole there, so it's not fully open, so it seems less likely that you would drop stuff out of there. It's got Primaloft insulation, so this jacket's gonna be toasty. It's a synthetic insulation. You can sweat into it. It washes better than down. It's not as breathable, but it doesn't have a whole lot of the insulation. It's lightly insulated. The powder skirt on this zips out, which I really like. On the powder skirt, you've got this sort of ID or pass pocket thing, I guess, if you wanted to use, which is kind of interesting. But the fact that it zips out, because I never really use a powder skirt, that's my preference. Yeah, all in all, this is a really warm jacket. Airblaster does some really cool colors. It seems to be a great construction. And I think, if you like the look of this jacket, you want something that's got a decent amount of waterproofness, but also is going to be warm, so you don't have to wear more layers. This could be a great option. Thanks.